Spider-Man lunge with hip lift and rotation. When you're getting set up, it's very similar to the push-up that we went over. You're gonna think shoulders back, down, and then push the ground away from you. From here, you're gonna bring your foot up. As I bring my foot up, if you're using a yoga mat, I want it just outside of that hand. And then I'm gonna think straight in the front leg, hip hinge to get the hamstring to really turn on. And then I'm going back down into the Spider-Man lunge. For the rotation, I want to think reach across my shoulders. If I think reach across my back, my arm might be way too low and I'm missing some of that rotation. So think reach up toward the ceiling and then behind you. You may also notice sometimes it's hard to get the foot up. So if your foot only gets to here, go ahead and take that time to walk your foot as high as you're able to. The further away it is, the easier it will be to maintain. And then everything else is the same. Up for the hamstring stretch, thinking hip hinge, meaning stick your butt out, back down into the Spider-Man lunge, and then rotation again across those shoulders. The wider your feet are as you're getting situated in the push-up position, the easier it will be for balance. More than anything, remember to breathe and take your time. As you're going through the stretch part of these exercises, so for example, the Spider-Man lunge, or the hamstring stretch part of this is when you want to exhale. So as you're here, exhale to let those muscles relax as much as possible, same as the hamstring stretch. Now, as in the example, we should be flowing in and out of this, so don't hold these positions too long unless you plan on doing passive stretching. But if you're doing this as the exercise, you want to just hit that stretch and come back out of it as steady as possible. We don't want any ballistic moves here. Another thing you may notice is as I'm doing my rotation, this shoulder wants to come forward. Try to keep the shoulder back as much as you can. The more it rotates this way, the more we're bringing tension into the trap, and we want to try to keep it down in the lat as much as we're able to. Just like most other exercises, there's variation to this one as well. With this one, you can do it with both hands on the floor the whole time, except for the rotation, or you can pick up one hand as you go. The other variation is also with the hip coming up in the air. That's okay. This is more about the stretch part of it than it is about maintaining the push-up position of that. So if the hips go up as you're transitioning position, that's A-okay.